Hey, it's Brian with the Midnight Mechanic, and today we're going to show you how to remove the airbag from your late second gen Ford Ranger. Now, this is a 2010. If it has the airbag that's this style of airbag, that's the way you take it out. I think it's somewhere around 2006 and up. I'm honestly not 100% sure, but if you have an airbag that's this style, we'll show you how to take it out. It's just 2 bolts and then a couple electrical connections, but you got to know where to find them and how to take them off. All right, so the first stuff you're going to need in order to do this is you're going to need a 7mm that's deep like this. And I'm using a 1/4-inch drive with an adapter on the impact. The reason you need that is because on the side here, there's 2 holes that go all the way in and have bolts that bolt the steering wheel to that airbag. And they're 7mm, and you can't get a normal size socket in there because it's such a small hole. That's why we're using this. Then once you get it off, you need something to get the clips off the back of the airbag. That's this. I'm going to use a really small screwdriver. You can also use a mechanic's pick if you have that. I tried a mechanic's pick earlier on a different one and it kind of mangled it up a little bit. So I'm going to try this time. I know this will work. Going to see if it does any less damage than the mechanic's pick, but you can use either one of them. The first thing you need to do before you do anything is disconnect your battery. You want no power going to this airbag because you don't want it to pop open on you. More than likely, it'll be fine even if you have your airbag plugged in with the battery hooked up, but just do that. Pull your airbag fuse, pull your battery, do whatever you can so you don't explode this, because if it explodes on you, it's going to mangle your face and your hands and all kinds of stupid stuff. So just make sure you be safe. Anytime you're messing with the airbag system, be safe. So our battery is already completely dead in this truck, so I'm not worried about it, but make sure you do that before you start. So here are the holes I was telling you about. One of them is right there, and the other one is right there. They have 7mm in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove both of those, which will release the airbag. So with both those out, sometimes the bolts get stuck a little bit in there. So you might need to shake it a little bit back and forth to get those bolts out. Once those are loose, then you can go ahead and remove it. Now, right here is where they bolt into. And once you get it off, you can see the problem with these bolts is that they stick in a little hole here. So here is what I mean with these bolts. See, they stick in there just a little bit. So they get caught up on this little bracket. So when you wiggle it out, it'll kind of push them back down in the hole a little bit. You're going to want to take them out. So once you get the airbag out, make sure you take your screwdriver or wherever and push them out the hole, and then you can catch them in your hand. That way you don't lose them. So what you need to do on these is these black parts need to pop up. So get a screwdriver and stick it under the back side and pop up on that little clip just like that. And when you do, it'll come loose. So do that on either side. Now your airbag is removed. So I'm not going to show you how to reinstall it because I'm selling this and I don't want to reinstall it. But it's really easy to do. It's just the reverse of the way you took it off. When you put those plugs back in, clip them down and then push that black piece in till it snaps and it'll stay hooked in there. Then you have to line up your posts here with the notches in this bracket that we showed you kind of where the bolts went through. So once you line those up and get them in there, you might have to move it around side to side a little bit, but it'll go in. And once it's in there, all you got to do is bolt right in the side. Put your bolt in your extended socket and stick it right in the side. Should be good to go. So there's something else you shouldn't be too intimidated about. Now, if your airbag popped due to an accident, it's not as easy as just replacing the airbag. There's other sensors in there. There's an impact sensor and stuff like that that you have to replace along with the bag. You could throw the bag in there, but it's probably not going to work. Your airbag light will come on. The only way to get rid of that is to replace the sensors that you need to replace along with the airbag itself. So if there's anything else you'd like to learn about, don't forget to post down below in the comments. Check out our social media. The links are in the description. And support cancer research. If you watch the end of this video, there'll be a link to show you how you can help. See you guys next time.